Nice.
You push record, I am on key.
Yeah.
On cue.
Okay, so I hope you're sitting comfortably. If not, readjust whatever you are sitting. I'm going to actually start with changing the cross of my legs and going right to my non-habitual cross. Sweet, my friends. Okay, I have the oil here. We have our socks. That's going to happen, but let's just start this way. And take your hands up and just without, nothing big, just turn your palms down and release the energy down. And then just let the arms sweep out. You turn the palms up, inhale. You might look up and bring that energy back down as you bow your chin. Yeah, so let's do that. Just a few times, just feeling for yourself this great offering of space and downward energy, and even this time of sitting in the company of your good friends. Okay. And we'll just do one more. And this time, as the hands come down, let's let them just settle in the lap or on the thighs or on the knees. And take a few moments just feeling yourself arriving. Even noticing your own little postural habits here. Just notice your head is tilted a little bit to one side. You might not even be aware of that. But as you shift your head over to maybe the side that is not as heavy, you might start to feel the body come into a better alignment. And just feeling the flow of your breath as it is. And then just turning your palms up as you sit. Just feeling the energy around you. And we'll take these hands as if you're dipping into this pool of good energy in front of you, and just kind of pick that up, take it all the way up, let it drop over your head, and then bring the palms together and descend them down to rest in front of your heart. And we'll open practice, and instead of chanting Om 3 times, let's use the word love. And we can send that out then, or send it in, just to offer out this love. And that comes from our hearts. We'll take a full inhale. And bowing your chin. Place your hands on your thighs. Lift your chin and open your eyes. Okay, so we're going to stay seated just for a few moments. You can stretch your legs, do whatever you need to do. Actually, let's do that, because it's always good to kind of move your ankles and your wrists a little bit. Good. And then we'll come back to cross-legged, maybe your non-habitual cross. And we're just going to take a few neck rolls here. So just let the hands rest. And you can even close your eyes drop your jaw and start to let your chin drop down towards your chest. Good. And so we're just going to start with the half moon. So you'll just roll your chin over to one shoulder and then take it down and over to the other side. So you're just tracing the line from shoulder to shoulder. Just listening to the cracking you hear, anything that is speaking to you. And if you are okay in your neck and you'd like to do a full circling, then go ahead and do that. Otherwise, just stay with the half. And if you're doing the full circling, then just switching direction. It's always kind of interesting just to gather information here. Notice the shoulders, the sides of the neck. And then we'll come back to just dropping the chin to the chest. And as you're here, start to lift your chest up towards your chin. Keep the jaw soft. And then we're just going to let the hands come down and walk yourself forward into a forward fold. And it's the very beginning of practice, so it doesn't need to be anything more than what it is. Just really allowing the head to drop, the jaw to open. And if you want to keep going, go a little deeper, that's fine too. Just softening whatever you can, just tune in. Where can I drop and let go? Maybe that's through the jaw a little more. Maybe it's through the shoulders. Let's see, can you rest your shoulders a little more here? So that might change the position of your arms to get that to happen. Nice. And then slowly coming out of this, and we're just going to sit for a few moments as you are. So if you want to stretch your legs or change the cross, go ahead. Try and keep the eyes closed here. Palms are going to turn up, and we're just going to lightly touch the thumb and the index finger. Take one more full breath in and out. And then release the mudra in your hands. Bring the palms together in front of the heart. Lengthen yourself, and once again, bow your chin. Just honoring this moment and this time. Honoring all that is happening in your life right now. And just feeling that you are strong enough. Good. Bringing the thumbs up to rest along the center of the forehead. Draw the skin of the forehead down slightly. And then use the hands to press the head up and release your hands all the way down to the floor. Stretch your legs out. You can keep your eyes closed if you like, or open them. Move your feet around. Okay. And then from here, we're going to oil our feet, massage our feet. So, yes. Yeah. Okay, so whatever you have, cream, oil, or nothing, the simple act of bringing your hands to your feet, pardon me, is this incredible transfer of energy. The hands are, like the feet, both have so much sensory input, like so much, they take in so much, the sense of touch and the sense of safety, sense of grounding, being able to use your hands to create. And in some countries, they can use their feet to create. Okay, well, just working the toes, if that means putting the fingers in between the toes or just giving them a twist and a tug. Good. Nice. We'll just do maybe 5 more breaths here, whatever you choose to do, twisting the foot or working out some little knots you might have. Good. Okay, and then we'll switch feet. Just pause for a moment, just feel the difference in the 2 feet. Yeah, and then you go ahead and switch. Good. It's honoring your day, honoring your year. So, good. And then again, just working the toes in whatever way, in between the toes with the fingers or just twisting them and pulling them. And we'll move into 5 more breaths on this foot. Good. Okay. Nice. Okay, so from here, we're going to come to lie on your back. And if you have a wall nearby or your couch nearby, we're just going to lie down so that you're in that chair, so that your feet would be at a 45-degree angle. So, yeah. So lie down on, put a blanket down, put something underneath your head if you like. And pardon me, I think I need one big. Okay.
The roll of her.
Should be good. Yeah. Okay, and once you're down and you've set that up, then place your feet on the floor. So just your knees will be bent, and just take some time just on your back with the knees bent. So you mark it so you're close enough to the wall, and then take your feet back down to the floor. Place something underneath your head. If you want something underneath your hips, like feel what this is. And you might be like, oh, I need something underneath my shoulders too. So in that case, you make it what you need. It's the beautiful thing about recreating your yoga studio every time. Even when you're in the studio, you have to get your props, set it up, make it nice. And just separate your feet a little bit further apart. And you can keep the knees where they are. If you want to bring them together, you can. You can just leave them as they are. And then just release your hips, your pelvic floor, your back. If you'd like to take your arms over your head, you can do that now, but they can just be soft, they can be stretched. Good. Nice. I feel like we're going to just move the arms a little bit. So as you are, just moving with your breath, as you inhale, reach up to the sky and bring the arms down by your sides. Maybe you do that as you exhale. And then just lifting them up as you inhale and taking them over your head as you exhale. Good. And just do that a few times. And if it goes a little quicker, so it's inhale all the way over, exhale, that's fine too. Feel the subtleties of the body moving. And let's do one more. And then you can decide where your arms are going to settle, over your head or down by your sides. I'm going to turn your palms up. Good. Okay, and then we'll take the feet to the wall. And I know you have your socks on now, so hopefully that will be okay. And so you can move the feet up the wall more, down the wall. Just kind of feel where you can settle. And if this brings up anything you feel in your back. And notice your head, if it's maybe needs more support. Just place that. And let's just take maybe 2-3 more breaths here in this position. So feet are either resting on the edge of your couch, your bed, a chair, on the wall. And if you don't have any of that, then the feet are just on the floor. Okay, from here, we're going to cross the right ankle over the left knee. So you do that however you need to do that, and change, the angle of your left foot if it needs to go higher, or you need to wiggle away from the wall. And then just take your right hand and just rest it somewhere on your right inner thigh or up at the knee. And just very gently offer it a little bit of movement out, as if you could open this side of your leg a little bit. Okay, and then we're just going to rest here. So you can keep that hand on the inner thigh, or you can just let it go. If you want to straighten your left leg up the wall, you can do that. And you might even take the left hand and grab the right ankle and bring that right leg or right foot a little closer in towards the left inner thigh. Or left, sorry, let me say this again, not tree pose. More into the front of the left hip crease, if that works. So you just can pull the foot down a little bit. And then try and soften what you can. Just be here, breathe, and receive this little bit of imbalance. So I don't want you to have any knee pain. Make adjustments. Take one more breath. And if you would like to bring that left thigh into your chest, you can do that, or you can just put the left foot on the floor. Whichever one, you can go a little deeper if you want to, or just set the left foot on the floor and be there. And, yeah, just really being with your breath, letting the body drop. And then whenever you're ready from here, you'll uncross and you can have both feet on the floor or both feet on the wall, whatever you like. And just take a few moments to just even feel what that's done for you. Good. Okay. And then taking both feet to the wall if they're not there, that's available. Pausing and feeling. Releasing the outer hips. And then crossing left knee over right ankle. Yes. And adjusting the right foot wherever you need it to be. Maybe up higher, down low. Take your left hand to your left thigh and just very gently offer it a little bit of space. And then we'll stay like this. You can release the left hand if you wish. And be with your breath. Soften your jaw, the back of your heart, and your outer glutes. Okay. If you want to go deeper, you might straighten the right leg up the wall. Grab hold of your left ankle with your right hand and see if you can draw that foot in closer to the top of the right thigh. And then drop in. But no knee pain. We don't want any discomfort. So adjust if that's no good. Just to be in that place where we just open the hip crease a little bit. And then making your way out and resting both feet at the wall or both feet on the floor, whichever one feels better. Okay. From here, we're going to come into twist. So you can either bring both knees into your chest first and kind of hold them there for a few moments if you like. Rock them in and out, or just from here, you'll just drop both knees over to the right. So whatever feels good, bring the knees into your chest for a few moments. And then the arms are going to open out to the side and we'll release both knees over to the right. So here we are. We want to be comfortable. So if you need to put a blanket underneath your knees or in between your knees, and take a moment and do that. Let's just get comfortable. Okay. So I know most of you know ways to make this deeper, and you're welcome to do that. But this is a Relax Deeply class. So like I said, 50% of effort here is great. And so if this is already too much, you might send your knees down a little bit. Just release the back a little bit. Your head can turn to the left. Now, as you start to release, start first by taking your attention to your palms, your hands. And notice all fingers and thumb, are they relaxed? And then let that information travel through the arms to the back of the heart. Let that be heavy. And then taking the attention to the left side a little bit more. And just letting everything that comes with this pose. So a little twist in the belly, a little opening for the back. Notice your feet too, if there are any clenching. If you can let that go. And staying as you are. Just releasing more deeply. You notice these places you tend to kind of hold yourself up. Okay, where can I drop in? And then before we come out, keep your eyes closed. And just turn your head all the way to the right now. So you might even pick it up and turn it, and then just be here. And then you might turn your palms down and bring yourself back onto your back. Bring your head back to center, and you can hug your knees in if you like, or just let the feet settle. You can even go up the wall. We're very close to the wall still. So anything you like here, just take that time. 5 breaths of just feeling into what you've done, what's changed. And to even feeling how the breath has changed. Okay, we'll move to the second side. So you're welcome to just take the knees right over to the left if you want to hug them in for a few moments. If you need props on the left side, then just bring them in. And as you're ready, you'll move into twist on the second side. And you take the first few moments, my friend, just to kind of acknowledge, this side's different than the other side. Maybe I need something else here. So you're in that place where you're not working super hard. You can just really drop in. Your head can turn to the right. And just resting in your twist. Feeling in with great awareness to these places where your body naturally wants to hold itself and protect itself. And in the safety of the space you're in and the shape you're in, this is a beautiful time to explore those places. If you clench your jaw, and you might notice that on the side of the neck. If you're someone who your fingers tend to kind of take on a little bit of tension, so you can soften that. Even sometimes the toes want to get in on it. Scanning, moving through, feeling the breath, the body taking the shape of this pose. You stay as you are. Just turn your head now all the way to the left. And I'm just noticing what this offers you, where you can release. Stay with your breath. Just releasing more deeply through the back of the heart, the right side of your waist. You might turn your palms down as you bring your head back to center and roll onto your back. From here, we'll just rest again, 5 breaths. You want to do windshield wiper or keep the knees bent or put the feet on the wall or hug the knees into your chest. So many options, but you're going to know which one's the right one. Just dropping in. Good. Okay. And then just setting your feet on the floor. Okay. So hopefully within your reach without having to get up, you have either a bolster or a block or a folded blanket. And we're just going to lift the hips, put something underneath your sacrum, bolster, block, whatever works, whatever's handy. And then we'll just rest there. So just keep the feet on the floor and settle yourself. Notice, if it's not comfortable, move the block or bolster up or down. Find a place there where you can be. You can heel toe your feet wider apart if you like, and the knees can come in towards each other, but they might also feel really nice for you to let the knees drop out. So you see what you like. So it doesn't, whatever works. Just resting here. Let your arms be relaxed, even if they're resting on your body, it's fine. And then just bringing your knees upright so they're not touching or out to the side. And we'll just start a very gentle windshield wiper. So the knees are not going to the floor, just swaying a little bit side to side, just as a way of releasing your back. And as you sway the knees a little bit side to side, you might be able to actually make a little circling in your hips, almost like you're, making a circle on your block or your bolster with your sacrum. So just explore this movement here. Don't worry about if you're doing it right, just to release your back. And if you're doing that circling and that's making sense, then just reverse now. Circle the opposite way a few times. Nice. And then just coming back to rest in stillness. And the legs can do whatever you like. It's dropping into the support and to the heaviness of your body. Supporting your head in a way that feels supported. You'll know where that is. It's really melting your back towards the floor. Okay, and then we'll just prepare to come off the block, so, or the bolster, whatever you've got. Just lift your hips, slide it out, and just come back to lie down on your back, knees bent. Good. Okay, and then we are going to come to windshield wiper. So you heel toe your feet apart. Your arms can come over your head or they can stay out to the side, whatever works. And just very lovingly move through your windshield wiper. So the knees rock side to side. The feet might be moving. You see. Good. Yes. Okay. And then we'll come to center. Now you're very close to the wall. You can put your feet on the wall still if that works, unless we moved away. Then just keep your feet on the floor, stretch them out. And we'll just again drop in here for 5 breaths. Now through the back of your heart. Okay. And from here, we're going to come to Baddha Konasana. So again, you might not have to come up to seated. If you have a bolster close by, then now the bolster is going to go horizontal. What is that?
This way?
Yeah.
That's horizontal.
Horizontally, and it will go between your hips and your heels. And then you'll bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees open. So it's supported. If you don't have a bolster, hopefully you have 2 blankets. You can just bring the soles of your feet together, open the knees, and then prop up. You can use blocks too. So prop up underneath your thighs. And if that bolster doesn't give you enough support, throw some blankets in there too. Okay, a little support under your head will be lovely. And if you need a blanket, throw that in. And then your arms can rest anywhere. Maybe your hands might want to be happy on your belly or in your hip crease or just out to the sides. If you want to put your eye pillow on too, you can do that. And then we're just going to rest here for a few moments. And just allow everything to be heavy. Feel your pelvic floor open. And even the breath open into the belly, the low back. Good. I hope you're comfortable. If something needs to be adjusted, take the time to do it so that you can be very relaxed here. Scanning, releasing any place you can. Receive the support of the floor beneath you. Just feeling yourself very open. The breath can move through freely, nourishing and feeding, releasing, recreating. Just settling in for your final few breaths. And then you might just take the knees up, feet on the floor, or stretch your legs out, or place your feet at the wall if you like. Just take a few moments to just be in that midpoint, about 5 breaths, softening through the third eye. And our next pose will be legs up the wall. So if you don't have a wall, it could just be calves on the chair or on your bed or whatever works for you. And you can also just stack up your bolster on top of some blocks to just give your calves a little lift. So either you are going to roll to the side and go a little closer to the wall, if that works for you. If that's no good, if it's too much for your back, this is what I mean. When you get close to the wall, it's too stretchy for the back, then you'll stay away from the wall a bit. And it's nice to lift the hips too when you get into the pose. So, you can go in. Hart's going to do this right here. Just get in, and then he'll bend his knees, place his feet on the wall, and throw the bolster underneath his hips. I know not everybody likes it. It's fine. If you don't want anything under your hips, that's fine too. But it is like the same, when we put the block under the sacrum, we get this nice release for the back. So that's what happens here. And then support for the head might be very helpful. An eye pillow, and you might want to wrap your legs up. Even if you're not in legs up the wall, it might be nice to cover yourself. So I'll do that. Okay. So we're going to rest in legs up the wall for about 5 minutes. And at that point, I'll let you guys know if you can move into Shavasana or you can stay in legs up the wall. I'm just going to set up and join Heart here. Pardon me. And so I hope you're comfortable. And a little bit of discomfort maybe at the beginning once you're settled. And that should ease itself. So if you don't feel it's going to ease, then readjust yourself to a place where you can relax. With the legs above the heart. And we change the blood flow the energy flow. And we're also inviting the back of the heart to receive a little bit more heaviness towards the earth. So you might even feel that you can breathe into your lung space with more intention in this shape. Feeling yourself breathing into the backs of your lungs, the sides of your lungs, and the front. Relaxing through the shoulders and through the jaw, through your eyes, and even into the whole hip area, your whole pelvic floor. Relaxing and softening as much as you can. Stay present, dropping, releasing, and receiving. If you're happy and comfortable as you are, you can stay for as long as you like. If you'd like to shift into a version of Shavasana that you prefer, then you could do that now. But we have about 10 minutes. So you don't have, you take your time and you'll still have time for Shavasana if you wish. Rest as you are or shift as you need to. If you'd still like to move into Shavasana, but you haven't yet, then now would be the time. Staying as you are, just deepening your breath, dropping into your rest. So staying as you are, or if you would like to come and just sit in, cross-legged meditation for the next, 2 or 3 minutes, then you can make your way into seated, but otherwise just staying as you are and using those final few minutes here to deeply descend into your body to honor your rest. And staying in your restful place for as long as you like. And if you, pardon me, want to join us in seated as we seal this class, then just starting to make your way out now, and let it be really slow and take your time. Just honoring this gift of time to be still and quiet. And joining your hands at your heart, whether you're lying down or sitting. And just pausing here in this position. As you inhale, grow tall, and as you exhale, stay as you are. And we'll join together, separate yet together in our May We Be Blessed mantra. And we'll seal that with a love. Inhale. May we be blessed with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. May we be healthy and may we be happy. Inhale. Bow your chin. We'll take a full breath in. Breathe into your hands. Catch your breath. And let's pause here for a moment. And you're going to put a word into your hands. One word. And then lift your chin. Open your eyes. And we're going to bring this into our own energetic sphere. So just drop this in. And then we're going to send that out. And you're going to offer that word, your breath, your love, your presence out. And we'll offer it to our friend Sharon on her birthday. She'll get all these gifts and these wonderful words. And then we also get that same gift. So we'll just bring all that in. Good. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you feel very relaxed and you're ready to just end your night in restful sleep. Yes. Thank you so much for being here and see you soon.